Stop keeping hope alive. Stop it. Married at First Sight season 12. The season finale, we see Paige wrestling with saying yes or saying no to Chris. After everything Chris has done to poor, foolish, desperate Paige, she's still wrestling with the decision to say yes or no. And I had to really think about this because I'm like, ain't no way, after everything he has done and said, that at the finale they should have wasted 6 hours going back and forth, yes or no. Welcome back to Church Girls and Faith Girls Want to Get Married. My name is Janice. I'm wearing my fairy tale shirt: Snow White, Rapunzel, Cinderella, Belle, Jasmine, Ariel. Okay, because we all want that fairy tale wedding, that fairy tale marriage. I do believe your marriage should be a fairy tale. I don't care what people say. Marriage is between a husband and a wife, is a picture and a representation between Christ and the church. And let me tell you, our relationship with Christ and the church is not supposed to be hell on earth. So why should your marriage be hell on earth? Thank you for your love and support with my new books. Please be sure, I've been forgetting to ask you guys to subscribe to my Allegedly Janice channel. I'm going to be catching up on that this week. And of course, my Study the Bible. My books are available on Amazon, 23 Tasks to Guide You by Me. My new book is coming out soon. I hope to have a proof copy by this weekend. And so we'll be able to go ahead and start working on that, okay? Stop keeping hope alive. You know what I thought about? I was cleaning up my baby's school area because it's a mess, Joe. Ooh, I don't know how he makes so much mess over there with all this paper and stuff. But I was thinking about my new book of Not Wasting Time. This is not the title, it's the subtitle. Don't waste time being a girlfriend if you want to be a wife. Because in the book, you will read of tons of women who's been girlfriend for 50, 11 years, right? Waiting for Pookie and Ray Ray to marry them. Bugging Pookie, Ray, when you go marry me? Women being with a man 10 years, then she got pregnant, then he proposed, and it's been another 10 years. And it's ridiculous. You're keeping hope alive that maybe one day he's going to get up and love you and marry you, versus realizing you're wasting your time. Has there been people that's been get married after 20 years? Yeah, but do you really want to waste 20 years of your life? What if he gets to 20 years and he don't marry you? And ladies, you need to understand that the husband you choose will determine the rest of your life. This is why I'm believing boyfriends. Because he's putting me on layaway, can't talk to nobody else, can't go out with nobody else, can't see nobody else until he make a decision about me. 5 years, 10 years, one lady, 40 years. And I'm like, I'm 43 years old. You've been waiting my whole life for this man to marry you. Marriage ain't for everybody. Not over here. Over here, the church girl want to get married to. We want to get married over here. We don't have time to be wasting time being girlfriends, waiting for him to make his mind up and make a decision for us, because there's somebody else out there, ladies, who wants you. I really do believe Paige needs to go to counseling. She's not posting. I should have added these pictures, these beautiful pictures. And she's saying all of this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it don't mean nothing, Paige. It really doesn't mean anything, because what did Jesus say? Inside is full of dead bones. Low self-esteem. You don't love yourself, because if you loved yourself, you would not sit down and allow a man to mistreat you. If you love yourself, you would not allow a man to do all that he's done, all that Chris done, and you're still wondering, should I make a decision about him? I hope in what? Stop keeping keeping hope alive. This is not back in the days when our foremothers and forefathers were in slavery. They knew that one day they could just hang in there. If they could just hang in there, one day we was gonna get our freedom. This not that, baby. Stop keeping hope alive that this man is gonna love you enough, treasure you enough to want to marry you. And we hear Paige throughout the whole thing. Oh, I just hope. Oh, if I had known that the alleged baby died, then maybe. And Paige is coming off as she's the one that needs to make a decision about Chris, when in fact she wants Chris to make a decision about her and say he wants to stay with her and work it out. When in fact, Bishop Jake says, not making a decision is a decision. Chris already made a decision about Paige the first time he saw her. When he saw her walking down the aisle, he said, "Oh, sugar, honey, iced tea." Ladies, if this man's been stringing you along for 5 years, he's already made a decision about you. Stop keeping hope alive. And I really do believe that some people, you miss your husband because you're wasting your time with Pookie Rere and Tyrone, when you need to pack up your words and walk away. And we see Paige throughout this whole thing talk about she keeping hope alive. Well, maybe God put us together. This is God's will for us to be together. God calls us to be under. Stop putting God in it, Paige. Stop lying on God. The two people lie on the most is God and the devil. No, you wanted this. And I'm not saying don't want marriage. Y'all know over here, I want all my ladies to get married. Church girls want to get married too. But I also want you ladies to choose the right husband. I'll come back and talk about husband is a choice. I want you to choose the right husband. This is why you need to sit your hips down, pick up my book, 23 Times the Guys You Might Meet on social media or in general. Write down what it is you want in a husband. Solidify it and stick to it. Because God is allowing you to meet people, to meet men, but so is the devil. He's allowing you to meet men. And they might say one little thing and you get all excited and all happy. And it's the devil. 99.999% of the men you date don't want to marry you. They want to screw you. I have a new book coming out talking about so many reasons why men screw you and don't wife you. And if you ladies could just get that in your head, that not because you know he made you come, that means he wants to marry you, or you made him come, that he wants to marry you. You're just a hole to him. You're just a toilet. And I think women, we're very naive to men. Like my daddy says, they have to get the dog out. Just don't be the girl they get the dog out in. So you know this information and you're still allowing men to get dog out in you. Though he also says, like the Apostle Paul warned Timothy, he said, Timothy, get control over your own vessel. What does that mean? Get control over your dingling. Even though they have to get the dog out, it behooves every man to discipline himself so that he is not led around and controlled by his head, his little head. Because that's what men are ruled by and controlled, and that is their giant that they have to get over. And ladies, our giant we have to get over is our emotions. We're too emotional. Granted, God created us as emotional beings, but we need to get control, and we need to wake up the analytical part of us, the analytical part of your mind, and just think and write it down. This is why I said pick up this journal. Pick up this journal. Write your stuff down in it. He say he don't love me. He say I'm not attracted. He say, And And for you ladies to understand, not every man you meet is gonna want to marry you. They might want to screw you, but they don't want to marry you. My book, Naked Wife, is available. Most of gratitude, these are my journal entries. 23 types of guys you might meet. Most of gratitude, that's the journal. Write your stuff in there, but don't put your stuff on social media. And of course, how to not give boyfriends husband benefits is also available. That's a free chapter from my new book. My new book is coming very soon. I just ordered my proof copy. And hopefully I should get that by this weekend. And then I can just to check to make sure everything is okay. And then I'll be able to do my book signing probably, hopefully this weekend. I love you. Let me know what you think about, are you keeping hope alive? You keeping hope alive that this man is going to marry you. And in the meantime, he's looking out for somebody else. And you need to realize that that's what they're doing. They're trying to find them somebody else. I love you. I love you. I have to go below. I have to love. This might be the only video for today because today's a busy day for me. Bye. Bye. Bye.